Welcome back to the channel. Another review video today. What we're looking at here is actually my favorite car in my group of cars, and the most favorite car that I had in a long time. It's a 2006 Porsche Cayman S 987. Car is, I wouldn't say it's stock, more like OEM plus, not too much done to it. I got those little side skirts on there, basically for track use, so that we don't kick rocks all over the car. It's been helping. I just got the front PPF'd. I put a black lining around the headlights. This is this ugly gray. It actually makes a big difference. I'm sorry about the wind. I put the Porsche stickers on. Maybe it says Porsche in too many places, but whatever. Car looks good. I put these Red Porsche Speedline rims, staggered setup, 18 in the front, 18 by 8.5 in the front, 235/40 ZR18 Michelin PS4s, summer tires, and in the back I got a, what is it, 265, 35, 18, and they're not real Speedline rims. They're not 15 grand. They're $900 from eBay, but they're pretty good. Tinted the windows, tinted the windshield. I put a Momo prototypo steering wheel in the car. I got a radar detector I just grabbed out of my other car. Pops right on there. I got an aftermarket Android radio from AliExpress. I ordered a bunch of radios from AliExpress. You just want to get like the best model. Don't buy the $100 radio, I'll buy like the $400 one if they make it. Just get the best one so it's fast and it works well. Works great. It actually has even knobs on it. I love it. I got the Black Forest Industries shift knob, fading a little bit. I'm going to put some cleaner on there. Shift boot that matches the prototypo wheel. I might put the stock wheel back on, just because I kind of want to use this on my simulator for drifting. I'm going to show you guys the sim one day. I put Redline race pedals on it from Redline. Under this mat, I hope you can see it, I have the track mat from Redline. And then the seats are the factory seats. They're not buckets or anything. And I actually added this myself. I like it. I'm happy I did it. And I got a radar detector, not a modification. So all I could say is that this is, out of all the cars, the Lotus Emira, the Mini Cooper, which I love, this is definitely my favorite. The car has 55,600 miles. I bought it not too long ago at about 48,000 miles on it, so I'm definitely doing some miles. And the car's running good. These cars are made to be driven. Let a Porsche sit for too long, it don't run. You drive it, it runs great. Gotta get that aftermarket brake pads that didn't come with a sensor. Very annoying. So I'm gonna go for a little cruise, show you the car before the night's over. Little review video, tell you what I think about it, and what the plans are for the car, if I'm keeping it or not. So let's have fun. Right now, the question for this video is, for roughly $30,000, is this the best sports car you can get? Well, older models, you know me, I like older cars. Is this the best older model sports car for around $30,000? And what could you really get for this price? That's comparable. I mean, you have a Cayman S in good shape. If it's not in good shape with high miles, it's probably $20,000. You have a E46 M3. You could find those for between $20,000, $30,000, $60,000, depending on the one you buy. I saw, what's his name? The guy from Obsessed Garage. Didn't he buy one for like 65 grand? With like 80,000 miles on it? Insane. And then put like another 20,000, 30,000 into it. And then he said he wants to buy a clean one that he could, that has too many miles to be a clean one. I don't even know what he was saying, but that guy's nuts. Cool guy though, I love his videos. You could buy an E92 M3 I think this is more of a competitor to the E46, but you can buy an E92 M3 for around the same price. I guess you could buy a used Volkswagen Golf R. If you want to go to the newer cars, you can get like a nice BMW 440i or 340i with a B58. That's a great car. For me, you know, like, maybe it's where I live in Las Vegas, but you don't see this car anywhere. It's rare. Like, I very rarely see a 987 Cayman S. Not a 9871, not a 9872. I go to a lot of car meets, car shows, Cars and Coffee. I never see them. You see a couple, you know, and this car, they say, has that, you know, you can get bore scoring, you can get IMS bearing failure. Well, not so much. This car isn't as prone to IMS bearing failure as other cars. It definitely could happen, but you really can't change the bearing. It's a non-serviceable bearing. So if you're scared of IMS failure, do not buy the car. I'm just going to go with it. You can't buy a car and be scared. Bore scoring, that could happen to any older Porsche, but I don't know. They say you put Motul, Motul 300V in the car next day after the oil change. Put an extra half a quart. When you start the car, don't leave it idling. Start the car, count to 30, take off and keep it under 3,000 RPMs till it gets to temp. That's what I do. And my car's been fine. The Porsche shop by me is Trophy Performance in Las Vegas. They're big on like racing, going to the racetrack. They're very good mechanics. This car has been there a bunch for like just service and stuff I wanted to do. And they said the car is in great shape. And you can tell when you're in this car it's in great shape. I can tell by driving. It's totally straight. Feels perfect. If I had to go across the country right now, I'd have no question like hopping in this car and driving across country with no prep. That's how you know if, well, you never know, but like, that's how I gauge a car that I own. Like, if your friends wanted to go on a road trip right now, 5 or 10 hours away, could you just hop in your car last minute and take off and hit the road trip? If you feel comfortable doing it, then your car is probably in good shape. If you don't, you know, you might need a few things done. The other main thing I like about this car is like the driving dynamics. The car doesn't have a turbo. It's not the fastest car out there. It's a 3.4 liter motor. Stock, I think they're about maybe 280 to the wheels. I don't know, 280, 290, whatever. It's NA power. You can't tune them really. I actually put a tune on, but you're not getting 100 horsepower out of it. So I tuned the car. I put a bigger plenum, bigger throttle body, an intake. I have a full exhaust and 200 cell cats from Circuit Works. Car sounds pretty good. The exhaust and headers don't fit very good. They don't fit good, but they sound pretty good. For the money, I guess it's worth it. They're a little bit of a cheaper brand out of Texas. It's like a fake Fab Speed exhaust without the drone. What else about this car? It still has doesn't have the electric steering rack. You feel every pebble on the road, which my main thing is the driver feel. I'm really into how a car feels. You know, I don't really care about like 800 horsepower, 900 horsepower cars being built and flying in a straight line and getting pinned to the seat. I don't care. I like the road feel. I like going to twisties, going to canyons. I like going for an occasional track day in a car. You know, I don't have to be the fastest guy out there. I just like how the car feels on the track. Until I got this Mini Cooper. This is my first track day this weekend at the Las Vegas Speedway. But until I got the Mini Cooper, this was my dedicated track car. I took this car on every single track day I've been on, which is like 8 or 9 of them this year. Or 8 or 9, 4 weekends and a few thrown in the mix. So this car was out on the track 10, 12 times this year. And it was great. Drove it a couple hours to the track, drove it all weekend, drove it home. So if that's something that you want in a car, you could drive it to the track and drive it home. 987 Cayman S is for you. I'm going to head into some twisties here and show you how the car feels. And I'm going to do it in point of view, POV drive. It's very weird to me. Like, I watch a lot of different YouTube videos on different cars. Like, I don't understand. Like, every time I see people driving the car, it's like the camera's over here and they're talking and driving the car. It makes no sense to me. Like, I'm watching the guy drive the car. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Hold on. Hang that up for now. Yeah, like, I'm always watching the person driving the car from, like, it doesn't mean I want to see the car driving on the road. I don't want to see you driving and talking. Does anyone else get that, or I'm the only person who gets annoyed by it? You got cars in front of me. You're getting blinded by the sun like I am. With the tune, it revs out to 7,500 RPMs. The car's, I guess, quick. I wouldn't say it's fast, it's quick. So with the tune and, the bolt-ons or whatever, maybe it's 300 to 325 horsepower. It's a little over 3,100 pounds maybe. So, I mean, it's a good power to rate ratio. It definitely isn't slow. There's nothing like the Porsche Owl. The car's like very planted, easy to drive. It's a mid-engine car. If you ever drove a mid-engine car before, what could I say about them? The only thing about a mid-engine car is you don't want to get scared going into a turn and freeze up and like slam the brake. Like if you come into a turn, you gotta brake hard, put pressure on it, and then apex and keep your foot at least a little bit on the gas to keep it leveled out. But you could lose the rear end. It's not a tail-happy car, but you could lose the rear end of this car. It's almost happened on the track before I really learned how to drive it in the beginning. You just want to get used to it before you go nuts. Should I open the window here? That's where it feels good over 5,000 RPMs. I have the air conditioner on. Turn that off. If you guys, I know this isn't like a very common car that everyone knows everything about. Like, I had N54s before, I had an N54, N55. Everyone knows everything about that car. You've seen thousands of videos on them. There's some videos on this car, but not a lot at all. So, like, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. I own the car for a little while now. I did 9,000 miles in the car. I kind of know about it. I definitely did my homework, and I had my own experience with it. Took it on many road trips, track days. All I can say is a beautiful car. And everyone's gone now. Quick enough to have a good time. It's not slow car fast. It's quick enough where you will not get annoyed with it. could rip in this car if you wanted to. Very nice, fun car. I'm trying to think what I would want to know about this thing if it was me. The interior? Yeah, so the interior on this car is very well made. I have a 986 Boxster, and it's like cheap plastic. It's like a kind of like old Corvette technology is a Boxster. This car is like a huge upgrade from the interior of the Boxster, and the seats are 100 times better than the Boxster. You actually sit a little bit low in the car, which I like. In the Boxster, you sit way too high up, and it's very weird. It took me a while to get used to it. I think I have the leather dash. So this is good quality, the leather trim on the doors. I think it's an upgraded package, I think. But it makes the car feel very premium. So this car is a premium feel. The seats are well made. Everything's like very well made in this car. The steering wheel was even well made. It was a little bit ugly, but I kind of liked how it felt. Better than this Momo wheel, so it's going back on. I do like the seats with, what the hell is that called? The houndstooth. I like the houndstooth stitching, but I do get thrown around the car a little bit. I would definitely rather have a bucket seat. You know, I did mostly everything like this car. I did a lot of stuff that I wanted to do. I don't have much else in mind right now. Oh, I have a GT3 shifter in the car. There's still a little bit of slop in there, but overall it's a very nice feeling shifter, very engaging. The throws aren't too long, throws aren't too short. You won't like miss your gear. Gears are long. You get in trouble if you rev out third gear. Power. Steering feel is unbelievable. There's just no cops here. I just don't know what else I wanted to do to this car. Reason being, I don't know if I should keep it, depending on the next car that I get. You know, as I talked in the old videos, the Lotus Emira is going back. The car is lemon lord, so I'm not going to be keeping it. I mean, I might get another Porsche, or I might get a BMW G87 M2. I'm anywhere right now between a G87 and a GT4, 718 GT4. I know the price difference is pretty steep, but I don't know. I just don't know what car I want. This car is already like where I want it to be. GT4 is going to be much better. It's a different type of car, but it's close. Do I need this and a GT4? You know, I just don't know yet. If I get the G87 M2, it's a turbo car, BMW, then I'd like to have the Porsche still. If I get a GT4, I don't know if I would drive this. You know, just for the simple fact that I have that, I'd rather have something that's not as similar to the GT4. Maybe like set up an S2000 for like track and canyon use. That would be something cool. Maybe an E46 M3. It really depends on the next car that I get, what I'm going to do with this. You know, one of my favorite things about the car is the looks. I think the car looks sick. I think it has a classy look. Not much else looks like it. Everybody compliments the car. Not every car looks good in yellow, but this car really pulls it off well, I think. Looks are subjective, but I think it looks great. I do like the interior. I like the analog gauges. I like the newness of having the Apple CarPlay in like an old car. car just feels great. Just put the air on. Car feels great. This weekend coming up, there's like an air and water show in California. My friends are going. I'm thinking that this is the car that I take on the road trip. We're going to do some mountain driving. I took the Mira about 2 weeks ago to Long Beach. It was great for a road trip. I really like this car. This, for me, I swear to you guys, this is the car that I feel like the most at home in. I feel like this is my car, and I feel like this is like set up for me. Like, I've sat in this car so many times, and I've said, like, this is the perfect car for me. You know, that's why I really would probably want to stay with Porsche or get a GT4. I can't believe the GT4 is going to feel worse than this. I think I would love it even more, you know. But like, I really do like the Cayman. I've actually never driven a 911 ever, so I can't say that I like it more or less. All I know is that I love this. Once I drive a 911, or if you, it's you know, Porsches. Every Porsche has its own feel. Like, every Porsche is like, you think they're the same, but they're different. Like, I have a Boxster with a 2.7 engine. I can't compare it to this. It's a different car. I can't really compare this to a new GT4. I can't compare this to a new 992. See, there's the Howl. For a 20-year-old car, she moves. If you're in canyons like this, you're not really getting out of third gear. You stay in second and third. Is my radar detector on? Okay. I'm doing the extra YouTube shifting. I don't know if you ever watched the Das Cayman videos. That guy Das Cayman, he's like a pretty good driver. He works on Porsches, I think, but he makes them like seem like, I was watching him drive his 987 what's it called? He has that 987. What the hell is that convertible called? I can't think of it. I can't think of it right now. The Spider, 987 Spider. And like, watching him drive it, he makes the car seem like so much fun. I doubt I'm doing that, but like, he makes me want to get in my Porsche and drive it. I didn't take it out over the past week, and I watched that video. I'm like, I gotta get my Porsche. This guy makes me appreciate the Porsche. Sign just said 35 miles an hour. I should be going careful. But definitely an exciting car to drive. And I mean, no joke, it's a two-seater car. So if you have kids, I'm not going to say it's practical, but no question in my mind, this car is a perfect daily driver. I've used it. It has the front trunk or the frunk. It has the back trunk. There is room. You can throw your bag back here and strap it. I always throw stuff on the floor right here. That's how I do it. The car is not tight. It's not too loud. It doesn't burn up gas. I mean, there's not really too many downfalls of this car. They say Porsches are reliable, man. Porsches are built well. You got to maintain them. But I mean, a Porsche is a well-built car. So anyone on the fence of getting a 987 Cayman, I say definitely go for it. I'm gonna pull over up here and just do one more little walk around to the car. If anyone wants to take a look at it again. It's nice out tonight. Beautiful. 80 degrees, sun's going down. I'm at Lake Mead in Las Vegas. See palm trees in the middle of the desert. Nice. I'll pull over here. Pull over right here and do a little walkthrough. All right. So that was my review of my 2006 987 Cayman S. I hope you liked it. Like I said, if anyone has any questions about this car, I know it's not one of the most popular cars on YouTube. So I do kind of know about it. I've had it for a little while now and know how to drive it. Feel free to ask questions in the comment section down below. I will make more videos with this car. I'm going to think of a few different things. And anyone who's thinking about getting this, you're on the fence, I say definitely pull the trigger. Just check it out and get a good one. Make sure there's no IMS issues. Make sure there's no bore scoring going on. Make sure it's kept up with maintenance. And the last guy didn't abuse it. You could check Porsche records. You could check overreps. There's a lot of homework you can do. Well, it's one deal, yeah. There's a lot of homework you can do in this car. Just do your homework before you buy a 20-year-old car for $30-something thousand. Make sure you're getting a good one. So don't forget to subscribe if you like my content. There will be more stuff like this coming up soon. I'm back to making YouTube videos. I hope you liked the track day video in the Mini. Tell me how my driving is. First time in a front-wheel drive car on track. Well, you don't have to tell me how it was. I know I sucked. But I did have a great time. That's what it's all about. But that's it. I'm going to close it here, guys. Have a good rest of your day. And thanks for watching this long. Before I end the video, guys, I just wanted to say one thing. How nice is it right now in Las Vegas at 7:30 at night with the sun going down? Just cruising through like the back windy roads, Lake Mead, in the Porsche Cayman. Perfect temperature. No one's on the road. These are like one of the things that like make me love driving. I used to be a motorcycle guy, and when I first got to Las Vegas, from a kid who grew up in Brooklyn, where everything is old and there's no roads like this and there's potholes, the first time I came out and I seen stuff like this, I'm like, oh man, I'm in heaven. I can't believe this. This is unbelievable. How do I get to drive stuff like this? Now, being here for a little while, I know there's better roads, but I do appreciate what we got. I really do. I appreciate the scenery. I can't believe that there's not more people out here right now just enjoying their car. This is one of the things that make me a car guy. You know, why I love the vehicles. It's just like relaxing to me to be in my car, cruising, no stresses of the day or work or anyone bothering you. Just like you, the car, and the open road. How do you get better than that? You don't have to even go fast. We're doing 55 right now. Like, this car makes it fun just to cruise through these roads at any speed. Yes, the gearing is long. And you hear that a lot.
Mute memory.
But like, for example, this, I know people say the gears, you can't like, you're not always shifting, but for example, I'm in fourth gear at 50 miles an hour. If I want to give the car gas, you're not always driving at red line, you know what I mean? The car is pulling third and fourth gear. I just wanted to comment how nice it is out here. I'm going to keep quiet. And if anyone wants to stay and watch the remainder of my drive till I get out of here, I'll keep my mouth shut. So I was watching Dustin Williams working on his new S15. Is that fast? No. Is that slow? No. It's like the perfect speed. Oh, no gas. Radar's going off like crazy. Okay, so that's the end of this road, and it's going to conclude the end of the video. For real this time. I'm going to turn the camera off. I won't hold anyone hostage. I will say though, Dustin Williams, he always buys a car that I'm thinking of at like that point in life. Like right now I'm thinking about S15s. I really liked them and was considering getting one. And then Dustin Williams pops out with an S15. And I kind of knew, when he was saying, you know what car's under here, you won't expect it. It's like I knew that he was getting an S15 for some reason. I don't know why. And in the video today, he took it to whatever, some car meet, and he was looking at this old 2000 Honda Civic, I don't know, DX maybe, 4-door. And it was like a greenish color. Like, it's funny, he was saying he loves it and would love to build one of those. I like the 4-door that no one likes. I like the 2000 4-door, just regular DX basic Honda. To throw like a nice B series in there, or like a K20 or a K24, and just that 4-door daily driver looking car that people's moms used to drop them off to school in. I would love that. You know, that's not the one that gets stolen either, so that is a good idea. This car, watch Dustin's new video. Today's we're in April. Was it April? Let's see the date here. I don't know the date. April 21st. It came out a little while ago. Look up Dustin Williams' new video. Promote Dustin a little bit. He needs it. He don't get a lot of views. So, yeah, check it out. I love his S15 and I love those Hondas. We have similar car tastes. I love this Type R. I love this M2. I mean, the guy buys every car, so it's hard to say, like, we have similar taste. He buys every car everybody likes. But it was just funny. I'm rambling now. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Good night.